Hey, we're back here at Victory Field with the City Baseball Tournament Finals, and here for your play-by-play is Silver Fox.
Hey, thanks to you, Andy Gossel.
Just lost my job.
Victory Field. Victory Day. No one ever accused us of not having fun here in the booth.
Does he want to be the vice president? I mean,
I think he's got a decent job.
I think
I
he
was going to
does.
say, I don't need anything more on my resume or my document right now.
Checks in the mail, Andy. As we head to the top of the sixth inning, it's Chatard on top of the score of 1-0, and coming to the plate is Matthew Ane. No pitching change here for Cathedral in the top half of the sixth. Will Conway continues to throw darts.
You know, and they had a couple of really good swings last at bat. Let's see what he can do here. Boy, that almost
Wow.
hit him in the head.
Big fastball gets away from him and all the way to the backstop, so Ane will step back in very gingerly. Hitting from the left side, he grounded out unassisted and reached on a fielder's choice back in the fourth. If you're just joining us, Chatard with a 1-0 lead over 18-1 in top-ranked Cathedral. Ane's ready, and Conway with the pitch, and he looks like he may be tiring just a bit.
You know, neither guy are in the bullpen, so either they're warm or they're going to stick with Conway.
Conway again lets it loose, and a ball four it is, and Ane will trot down to first base. And that's the first time tonight, Andy, that I really think that he's lost a little bit of his control.
And here comes Coach Andriel right now. I would be surprised if we don't make this pitching change right here. You know, in some trouble last inning. No, maybe he's not. Looks like conference more on the mound than anything else, but in some trouble, obviously. Last inning, worked his way out of the jam. Then just walks leadoff hitter on 4 straight pitches, none of which were close. Again, breaking the rhythm here, settling in, and sticking with Conway.
We got a pinch hitter now for Gleaves, too. Ben Sawinski, a senior,
Yeah.
the right-hand hitter, coming to hit for the DH Gleaves.
Interesting move here by Coach Harmon. And once again, let's see, looks like Ash Russell is going to trot onto the field, and he is going to be moving into the lineup. Let's see, he'll be going to first base, and the pitching move will be to number 12, will it not?
Yeah, Neil.
So, quickly, the Irish thinking that we were thinking no change would be made, but now Andriol is going to make a pitching change and bring in senior right-hander Adam Neal, and Ash Russell will move to first base.
Great move by Andrew, waiting for them to denounce the hitter so that he's in the lineup, they're ready, and then making the move to the right-handed pitcher Neil.
That's a major league play right
Absolutely.
there. So the warm-ups will continue for Adam Neal, and again, at this particular time, we're going to step away for a break. You're listening to IndianaSRN.org, where you're always in the game.
Well, he's not suspended.
But
why do you put
schedule? You have
Cathedral schedule? No.
They played Cecina on Saturday.
Can't imagine Russell pitch against Cecina.
That's exactly
You
what I
wouldn't
said.
think so.
You know, they got to play Chatard again here in about
Tuesday.
the 20th, isn't it?
Who do they
Something
play
like that.
tomorrow or the next day?
That's right. The 9th, Cecina, and 7th, but they don't have a score.
And didn't they play part 2, which they wouldn't be saving for part 2.
Doesn't make sense.
Baffles me. I wonder if there's,
I just want to let you know
They
that
just
the
have
powerful
sore.
Lions are playing Heron and winning 3-0.
I wonder if he's got like sore arm.
Back with the action, here's Steve.
And the pitching change by Cathedral with Adam Neal coming on to relieve the starter, Will Conway. The runner at first base, reaching on a base on balls, is Matthew Ane. And a pinch hitter coming to the plate now for Chatard is senior Ben Sawinski, hitting for Gleaves.
Is he going to bunt, Steve?
I would put it down. Third baseman creeping in, and he
Yeah,
hits it
great.
right on the first
Perfect.
base line. And Neal has no chance but go on to first base, and Russell with the putout. But on the perfect sacrifice, Ane now at second base.
Great play by the pitcher. You guys might not have seen it, but the sun is in your eyes. Instead of throwing it to overhanded, he threw it underhanded so you could see the shadow of the ball.
But at the same time, that was a really tough pitch to bunt for Sawinski up and in off his chest, and he still managed to get it to the right side and not foul it off. Great on both ends.
You can see why these teams are probably the dominant teams in the city tournament so far, other than one, but
Noah Wisnowski now with a chance to increase the lead here for Chatard with a runner on Ney at second base, and the sacrifice laid down perfectly. And one out here in the inning, and Noah Wisnowski has been to the plate twice today. He struck out in the second and grounded out to the shortstop in the fourth. First pitch is outside for a ball, and Gomez looks back to the home plate umpire and said, "What?"
And you definitely want to get to that guy in the on-deck circle. Pat Simmons, he was 2 for 2 with an RBI or run scored, a single and a triple.
He's been the man today at the plate. Neal, right-hander, swing and a miss by Wisnowski.
the Bears and the Hawks enter the arena ready for their game tonight at 7:30 this evening.
1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Chatard leading here in the 6th inning, 1-0 over Cathedral, the defending champion. Here's a ball hit off to the left side. Is it going to fall? And the left fielder makes a diving catch right by the pitcher's mound in the bullpen. And quickly 2 outs and a great play out there in left field by Jack Schmidt.
Diving onto the plate in the bullpen.
Can I just say, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
That was fantastic. That's huge. That's
My
one save right
goodness.
there.
Mom, you're going to have to wash that uniform tonight. 2
Wow.
outs in the inning. Neal now in a little bit of more comfort zone. And coming to the plate is Sawinski, who's 2 for 2 today. He singled and tripled and scored the only run of the game.
What a fantastic play by Schmidt. Huge play right there.
Ball tried to get to the stands there, but Schmidt had enough room. Here's a ball called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 outs here in the inning. We are in the top half of the 6th. Chatard 1, Cathedral nothing.
It's interesting. Swinski's hitting .234 coming into the game, but he's been the star offensively.
Brooks Hepp is the on-deck hitter and the 9th man on the order. 1 ball, 1 strike against Sawinski, a very selective hitter. Singled and tripled, trying to make it a 3-for-3 day and a man in scoring position. Neal ready and coming to the plate. Called strike 2.
That was a nice fastball.
Perfect pitch, but Sawinski was willing to let it go by.
Now you got to expect maybe an off-speed pitch here to try and get him to go fishing, roll over one and ground out here.
Again, Ane at second. 2 outs here in the inning. Sawinski waits, and it's outside for a ball.
Couldn't quite spot it. A little bit
Nah.
too far outside.
2-2 now. 2 outs. Hepp is the on-deck batter. Chatard trying to hang on to this 1-0 lead. They have a man in scoring position. A 2-0 lead would really help them.
Especially with the way Casey's been dealing tonight.
Yep. Sawinski waits from the right side. Neal takes his stretch, looks to second and onto the plate. Strike 3 call, swinging, and that's the inning. For Chatard, they come up with no runs on no base hits and no errors and 1 left. After 5.5, it's Chatard 1, Cathedral nothing. You're listening to IndianaSRN.org, where you're always in the game.